Man. You know, sometimes I put my headphones on and they're just backwards, and I don't know why I do that. The audio, everything's good. Like it. I find it really funny seeing the ship with Trailblazer's face on it. Originally, I was really confused why there was dancing portraits with the Trailblazer's face, but then I realized it's because the ship belongs to the Astral Express now. Starving. Mm-mm. Oh. Big ass trotters. Oh, do I have access to this back area now? Oh, what the heckers? Is it following me down? No, it didn't. He's calm. I'm happy.
Stop messing around with music and just change careers while you still can.
What have you got for sale? Hello and goodbye. As dawn as white oak. Ooh. So, like kind of explain, I did do a little bit of grinding off stream. Kind of messing around a little bit. A little bit of gearing. Because I was bored. What to do, honestly. I've just been kind of like in this rut as well. When I think about playing video games lately, I came to this really kind of like heavy thought. I'm trying to find new experiences, but I also thought about what it means to find new experiences. It's like a very deep thought. It was more of like, or it was rather, I thought, when people look for new experiences, they're also looking for something familiar, which is, for anyone who's ever like been pretty deep in the conversation of business and like consumerism, and in particular video games, that's a very common theme, right? Everyone wants something new, but they also want something that's very familiar to what, like, to something they've experienced before. It, like, repackaged in a new way or in an interesting way. I think that's something that's very common. And it takes a lot of effort to really make something brand new and creative and interesting to a lot of, much like the Souls series of games. I wouldn't even say those are new. I mean, there's very many versions of the formula that have existed before the Soul, like even Demon Souls. But it wasn't until like Dark Souls that it really started taking off. Just kind of summarize all of it. I've been thinking about what I want to play now that I'm back and I'm streaming again a lot more, because I'm waiting for work really right now. Maybe out of nowhere they call me next week and I start working again. I don't know yet. Now I'm alright. I have a little bit of money just to pay bills and just relax and chill. That's what I'm doing. I have this I got a new phone a little while ago. I think I mentioned it. The Google Pixel 7 I got for 200 bucks. So I'm just using that now as my new phone. It does everything I need. Doesn't do everything I want, but it does everything I need very cleanly. I'm really happy about that. My old phone was really laggy and it's not good, man. Right now I'm just kind of vibing, kind of chilling, hoping to hear back from work. Probably if I don't hear back from them at the end of this week, I'm probably gonna start looking for other opportunities again. I can't just sit here and do nothing forever. I've already been here for like 2 weeks again, doing nothing. I only worked Thursday, Friday 2 weeks ago. So yeah, that's kind of what's up now. Or not 2 weeks ago, last week. Yeah, last week, Thursday, Friday, that was it. Oh no, it was 2 weeks ago. That was 2 weeks ago now. And I'm just kind of just chilling, and it's just boring. So that's kind of what's happening right now. I do at some point want to get around to playing some other games, but there's in particular what's kind of captured my eye, honestly, is Ratchet and Clank series again. I streamed the original Ratchet and Clank series, the PS2 series. I didn't stream Deadlock, but I streamed 1, 2, and 3. A while back last year. Like I think around this time last year actually is when I streamed the Ratchet and Clank original series. And I am thinking about streaming my Ratchet and Clank Tools of Destruction series playthrough. So that would, I think I would include Quest for Booty DLC, and then I would go through like the entire like Time Traveler series. I don't know how many games are in the series. I just know that it ends with a crack in time. I don't know if there's an in-between, or if a crack in time is like a continuation, so there's only 2 games. But I've been really enjoying actually Tools of Destruction, a little bit I've played. I never actually did get to properly play it as a kid. One of the few like PlayStation 3 games I never really played. And I thought it would be an interesting experience to kind of like see what that series was like. And I thought it would be cringe. I remember as a kid disliking what happened to Ratchet and Clank's personality being like a lot of like the edge of humor and like kind of like their attitude towards things kind of being smoothed over and being more family friendly. I thought that just made the characters much more boring to me. But Tools of Destruction still has a lot of that humor. There's some aggressive humor here and there still. And I just like in ways that maybe to some is cringe, but to me, it totes a fine line that's not cringy. I'm having a good time with it. I've gotten a few good laughs already out of the game. I played like for maybe like 2 hours into Ratchet and Clank Tools of Destruction, so I'm going to probably look up tonight or something, or tomorrow. What? Yeah, I'm gonna look up tonight or tomorrow what games are in the series, add them to emulator, and then play through them on stream. I think that'd be really good. I'm not going to buy PS3 copies of the game and then like set up a whole thing. I mean, if that's the most correct way to do it, I'm just no. Games are Almost 2 decades old now. That's a lot of money to like be dishing out for those discs. This ain't happening, Chief. I have a working PS3 still, but no, I'm just not gonna do it because I have to hook up the PlayStation 3 controllers and all that, and I have to get new controllers for the PlayStation. It's so stupid for some old potentiometer crap. I have this thing right here. This controller is so much better. The best controller I've ever held in my life. Regardless of it being an Xbox branded controller, the fact that it's Hall Effect, or TMR specifically, it's really, really freaking nice. Enough of my yapping. I want to continue this story.
Come to think of it, I haven't chatted with Sonny in ages. Let's go see what he's up to.
I don't know who Sonny is. This must have been another blue quest that I missed out on. This is clearly another Hellovian. Wait, this is Sunday. Who's Sunny as in Sunday? Wait, Sunday's out. Discuss. Wait, what? How is he out? Another one, same one. I thought they were talking about like someone else. Hold up. Give me a second here. I need to go to the travel log, or not travel log. What? Stroll? Amphorius. All who walk. Okay, yeah. I have to say, I'm like, Sunny. I am not talking to Sunday yet. Because that is not MSQ. I don't know when Sunday became free again. Yeah, that ain't it. This is it. This is MSQ. All who wakes. We're still in the Penacony story, so you don't know what's happened to Sunday yet. Clearly he's free. He has a new outfit too.
I'm never taking a bath again. My AI components are short circuiting.
Amphorius, the eternal land.
There's no record of this world in the databank. Not even a mention of its name.
Yeah, that's what Miss Black Swan said. It's a world hidden away from outside observation, with a presence only revealed by the light from the mirror of the Garden of Recollection. It's mysterious, all right. You haven't been with us on the Express very long. Will the journey be too much for you to handle?
I don't think I care. I have a Stellar on me. I've been on the Express now for nearly 2 years. Yeah,
Huh? Has it been that long?
There's no need to be nervous. I understand that it may be difficult for us today to wrap our heads around the idea that there's a world Accolades didn't venture into. But a journey like that was only routine to the Express crew back then. After all, to trailblaze is to explore the universe's boundaries.
We should consider Pom-Pom's opinion too. They don't know we're considering Amphorius as a destination.
I wonder if Pom-Pom knows what Amphorius is.
Sure, I'll take
Or is
care
aware of it.
That said, Pom-Pom usually stays out of discussions about destinations. The final decision will likely still be on us to make.
In that case, we'd best take the time to think this over.
I ordered Wendy's
Plus, even if
earlier.
we pass Amphorius over, we've still got a fuel problem to solve.
I've been like in this rut too because I've just been wanting to eat. I vote no.
Of course you can. For now, I'll let Miss Black Swan know that we're considering the Eternal Land as a possible destination, but we're also keeping our options open. Seeing as how this is going to be an unusual adventure, it'd be good for us to take some time out to make preparations for the journey. Meanwhile, I'll see if I can find out more about Amphorius from our allies before we depart.
In other words, we won't be leaving Penacony anytime soon.
Okay.
Or we could also revisit our previous stops. To make sure that the astral charts and navigation routes are all functioning fine? I wonder if the hole in the Tychean Stadium has been repaired.
What?
The Express has been on the go almost the whole time since we left the space station. We've barely had any time to catch our breath. Let's take this as an opportunity to wrap up our vacation instead and make the most out of this break.
Huh? Sunday. Several weeks later, golden hour Penacony. Interesting.
Creating chaos is also a means of maintaining social stability, if you ask me.
If you have the time for mindless gossip, you're probably better off spending it on getting actual work done.
Yes.
They say this is all part of ongoing investigation. But is there even any point to doing this? The threat's long been neutral. They're just putting on a show. I mean, look at us. This sudden surge in inter-family cooperative efforts. It's nothing but a pretense for those outsiders, isn't it?
Sounds like you've got insider intel. Now I'm curious. Are the stories going around true? Was the furor that broke out a while ago really a result of trouble within the Oak family?
Those are some difficult questions. Didn't I just say that creating chaos is also a means to maintaining social stability? Now, who knows who's been fanning the flames? But there are a dozen rumors going around out there, each one more outlandish than the last.
Oh, I've heard those. Conspiracy theories about how the IPC had orchestrated everything and... what was it again? That the chaos was only quelled because of an accident? Makes no sense. So what's the lowdown?
Oh, the truth has probably been long buried under all the hearsay. All I can say for sure is that someone's taken the rap for it.
You mean the former Oak family head?
Bingo. Most of the blame was pinned on him when the Charmony Festival was abruptly cancelled. Since then, not a single soul's seen him. Heck, forget his whereabouts. Nobody even knows if he's still alive. Talk about scary. For all we know, we might have watched something go down in history, like what happened to the Black Plum family back then, without even realizing it.
I've heard another theory about that family head, though. I beg your pardon, sirs. Dreamweavers are carrying out inspections.
Ooh, this is Sunday.
Around here, and all affected facilities have been closed off. Kindly take a detour in the meantime.
What happened? Is this because of the Stellaron? Jeez. Are we Penaconians never gonna dream in peace again?
There is no cause for alarm, sir. The Stellaron has already been sealed. This is just a routine inspection. A move to heighten security, if you will. Please rest assured that the family will do everything in our power to protect the sweet dreams of every guest.
I see. We'll leave the two of you to your work then.
Yeah, that's Sunday.
Excuse me, sir. Have we met before?
Oh. Do you recall when or where we might have met?
My bad. I must be mistaken. Sorry about that. Sweet dreams to both of you, sirs.
You sure have a knack for stirring up trouble. Of all the routes available, you had to take the one that Bloodhound's keeping watch over.
We shouldn't run into any problems with you around. Even if they see through the Harmony's power of disguise, there'll be a way for us to escape.
Spare a thought for me, will you? Just being in your company is plenty enough to get me into trouble, Mr. Prime Fugitive of Penacony.
And that is exactly why I need you with me. You're the only one I can rely on in Penacony now.
I like this
The only
outfit.
one you can rely on, huh? What about her?
At least, she was spared from the consequences of my actions.
What a shame, huh?
Why do you say that?
Just thought that being mean might be more effective than consoling you. I've seen plenty like you, eager for everyone to take you to task after a setback because that's the only way you'll feel better. As though the more they condemn you, the more likely you can rectify your mistake. That said, if I'd really wanted to hit you where it hurts, I'd use a different approach. Like a show of sympathy, for example.
You're right. I won't deny that.
She should still be in Penacony. Aren't you going to look for her?
That won't be necessary. I'm sure you already know why, considering your vested interest in reading my thoughts.
Oh,
I
it's
can't
Jade.
bring myself to see her when I'm a fugitive.
All right, then let's keep going. Helping a fugitive return to their home. So exciting.
Weird, I'm not Sunday. I should go down to the statue though. I probably have a bunch of like clocky credits or whatever. Can I not access the statue anymore? Huh? Oh, probably because I'm in story. Isn't this is where that's where I place the clocky credits, no?
Let's wait.
I don't know if combat will happen randomly.
I see 2 bloodhounds. They appear to be on official business, unlike the pair from earlier. What's happening at Ideen Park?
Hey! Hey! In case you didn't notice, I can't see anything.
My apologies. I forgot that you're not very tall.
Remind me, why do I have to make this trip with you again?
We've been through this. You're the only one I can turn to now. Besides, we once lived a cat and dog existence. Embroiling you in my affairs won't weigh on my conscience.
You certainly don't have much of one if you can bring yourself to say something like that.
Yet you will repay this favor all the same. After all, you're only alive today because of me. You owe me that much.
God, you only owe me your life.
Can you get any more conceited?
When you were abandoned in the wild and near your end, I showed you a way to survive and helped you escape the jaws of death. When you were at your wit's end and felt lost about your future, I did everything within my power to help you safeguard your position in the family.
Okay, I get it already. You have a way with words, I'll give you that. Still, it's one thing to repay a favor, quite another to knowingly put myself in harm's way. I don't understand. Why are you hell-bent on going back to Penacony? Is this an IPC mission? Did they make you a deal? You can have your freedom back, but in return you must turn against all whom you once called family or something like that?
Regrettably, Lady Bonajade didn't drop so much as a hint about it.
Go now. You are free, O Chosen One, who dared to exceed his bounds. Sever your wings, descend to the mortal realm, and walk their lands. See what this world is truly like.
I will not accept your charity.
As I mentioned earlier, it's a trade, and you don't have to give me an answer right now. Rewards are not reaped in a day, and if there's one thing I'm best at, it's waiting. The sweet dream still continues, and the night is still long. You have plenty of time to contemplate your answer.
She only left me with a most intriguing message before setting me free. As for whether I can afford the price of my freedom, I'll only know when I find out what it is.
But nothing good ever comes out of being in the IPC's debt.
I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. For now, there's still some time before that payment is due, so why not exercise the right to freedom that I've just regained?
By walking straight into a trap?
Yep.
Or by making amends for past deeds. When it's time to go, this will be farewell for good. So, before I leave Penacony, I'd like to take some time to look back on all the events that have taken place.
Can't you just look back on it from a distance?
There's something else I want to do too. The embryo of philosophy may have fallen, but the order in Penacony wasn't built in a day. This sweet dream is likely to still contain residual traces of the Oak family's influence.
Get off your high horse. The other 4 families are more than capable of working things out on their own.
I might have gone astray, but others shouldn't have to clean up after my mistakes.
Then you should also know that the IPC isn't gonna help you a second time. If you fall into the family's hands again, you're done for.
You know how it is. Old habits die hard. The tie should be on the center line. The shirt must not protrude from the vest. Trouser creases should be perfectly straight, and always aligned with the tips of your shoes. We should always ensure that everything is in order before walking out the door. The same applies when bidding my home farewell, too.
But what has Ideen Park got to do with you? Don't tell me that the Founder's one of your disguises.
I'm not that old.
Oh, come on. Take a joke, will ya?
Sorry, but park facilities are out of order. Refurbishment works are currently underway. Please come back again later.
That sounds familiar.
I'm aware of the situation. You can skip the report.
What? What are you talking about? I mean... Mr. One Week, please excuse me. I should have recognized you earlier. I must be more tired than I realized.
I want to know what's going on in there. You'll tell me, won't you?
There's nothing much to say, actually. We Bloodhounds are just as baffled as you are. My guess is that it's simply part of the aftermath of the Stellaron incident.
Aftermath?
You are?
Renowned workaholic, Mr. Workday. He works for me. You don't know him?
Oh, I see. Pardon my ignorance, sir. Coming back to the topic of the park, let's just say that it has been recently
He is missing his
observed that
halo.
certain behaviors are not tolerated around here.
What happens if you violate the prohibitions?
It's baffling, but corrective measures will be taken. It's kind of difficult to explain. Maybe you'd like to see for yourself?
Yeah, that works. Can you keep watch over the entrance? We'll go in and have a look for ourselves.
Please take these notes with you. They may come in handy.
Cool.
You shouldn't have said that just now. It'll only make us look suspicious.
Said what?
Mr. Workday?
I was just telling the truth. I've always found this name to be more suitable for you. So, why are we here? You managed this park before?
You could say that. I was still a child back then. To become the bronze Melodia of the Oak family, I'd gone under Mr. Gopherwood's tutelage. We were taking a walk in the park like any other day, when he suddenly hit on the idea to have me manage the park. Within the domain he demarcated, my every word would hold the force of law. In hindsight, that was probably the first time that I enforced order.
You rose through the ranks soon after. I take it that you must have done a pretty good job.
Quite the contrary. I made a terrible mess of things. Fortunately, the tourists thought of it as nothing more than a spell of merrymaking.
Was that his way of training you?
What's up, Usan? How you doing, man?
Perhaps he was just using an approach with lighter consequences to show me what he'd learned in life. That there is never an ideal paradigm when it comes to rules. If the enforcer is incapable of introspection, then even regulations once laid down with the noblest of intentions will eventually become defiled. This place is no exception. The distorted after echoes of the Order will only add to the chaos.
Let's see what we have on these notes.
Write down what I have noticed for now. I'll go over things when I meet the others later. No consumption of food other than burgers, especially ice cream. Only cast and crew members are allowed on stage. Be kind to birds. Do not discard trash in trash cans. What? Please do not use Solglad bottle caps sold by the Dream Jolt troupe while experiencing the attractions. You're still on Penacony? Yeah, man. I'm a returning player. I stopped playing at the end of the Zhenjiao La Fu storyline like 2 years ago. And I've only been back now for like 3 or 4 days. It's been a few streams, like 4 streams. So I've been reacclimating to everything the last few days, but I just mostly coming back because I wanted to experience story and just hang out. It's like, just do something, just chill, man, you know? Having a good time. I learned more about what some of the grind content is now. Like I learned about Divergent Universe the other day. And I learned how it interacts with the Simulated Universe, which is a lot nicer and breaks down a lot of grinding time. I really didn't like Simulated Universe back in the day. I didn't mind it, but I just didn't like doing it. And around the time I stopped playing, there was no reserve energy. Reserve energy was added like 1 or 2 patches after I stopped playing. Yo, what's up, Dale? What up, bro? How is Spy Family? Yeah, I've been away from Honkai Star Rail for a very long time. I actually came back partly because of Coco. One of my friends who has been playing again since summer last year, and because I was just enjoying Arknights Enfield. It's like one of the first gacha games I played again that since like stopping not really playing gacha games, because I didn't really like the MiHoYo way of handling gacha games and the way they do content. Like it's just kind of very boring, and I don't know, I didn't feel very attached to the worlds the same way I do with Arknights Enfield. Even though Arknights Enfield's story is very not much going on, I have like a greater enjoyment of that game just generally. I don't know. I think it's a mixed bag for a lot of people, but for me, I've been enjoying it. So, but I thought, you know, it'd be interesting to come back and try like the other games. I don't really like Genshin Impact, so I'm never gonna really play that again. But Honkai Star Rail and Zenless Zone Zero are like higher on my like tier list of games I would go back and visit again. So yeah, I've been playing Honkai Star Rail, and I know when the game first came out, I really liked the music and I really liked the story of Belobog, so I've been kind of sticking around here again. Yeah, that's what's up. Stopped after the 2nd episode? Why? Was it that boring? I know people love Spy Family. I'm not interested in good anime. Oh, only slop, bro. That's so crazy. But I told you, like, I don't know, man. A lot of the anime that most people like really rave about, like on the internet, like Spy Family, that's a really big one. That's a good anime. Like I don't even know what's like would be like really big slop anime because I don't really watch anime very much either. I watched like the first 4 episodes of Jujutsu Kaisen like 2 nights ago while I was laying in bed. I found out that they were on Amazon Video, so I put them off. I took them off of my phone, and I was watching them on my TV behind me while I was just laying in bed. Passed them to my TV. That was cool. Jujutsu Kaisen's animation is really good. I had like a really big like aversion. That's the word. I had a really big aversion from watching Jujutsu Kaisen because of like everyone who basically watches Jujutsu Kaisen, like a lot of people with like Jujutsu Kaisen like characters as their profile pics are like the most turbo fuckboy you could ever imagine. And just stuff like that. So I just kind of didn't really want to watch it because I really didn't want to be associated with those people. Kind of like, what do you call it? Didn't really want, it made me not want to watch it more because it kind of felt the same way I felt about solo leveling, where it's kind of like aura slop. That's kind of the word I use. But I mean, Jujutsu Kaisen is a little bit of aura slop. It's a lot better aura slop than solo leveling, that's for sure. Conducts that have not been mentioned are not necessarily safe. They just not been reviewed.
No consumption of food except for burgers. What?
Is this one weak character? Ice cream.
No consumption of food other than burgers, especially ice cream. Please tell me you didn't make this rule.
I have nothing against desserts. The only reason I made that rule is so that people can learn to wait in line in an orderly manner for things, instead of shoving and jostling people around.
I refuse watching like Jujutsu and
break the rule.
My Hero Academia. Why?
It's as the Bloodhound said, corrective measures will be enforced.
Huh. Try me.
Wait, don't.
In a blink of an eye, the ice cream vanished into 1 weak stomach.
Ah. Huh. So, where are those corrective measures?
That's odd.
Didn't I tell ya? The family can take care of the issue without you having to get involved. Next on the list is the stage. Let's go and check it out.
I'm assuming Sunday's like kind of checking everything out because he's expecting like something of the Order to still be around, like influence of the Order. That's why he's being the way he is right now. I just don't want to. It's too popular. I think that's just crazy, man. I feel like avoiding stuff because it's too popular is... I think that's a bit much. I only have a problem when it's like people that I think are really, really normal people, or generally people who are like very tasteless, say something is good. That's generally like my kind of point of view. Like I also had a really big like aversion to Demon Slayer for a long time because that was like a really big one for like normies and like I remember I saw Ninja say really good things about it. And I'm like, Ninja's generally a very tasteless person, so if Ninja likes something, it probably sucks. But Demon Slayer was pretty damn good. I really liked the movie, man. I saw the movie actually recently with Togame. The first movie is really, 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 really good.
Only cast and crew members are allowed on the stage. A surprisingly reasonable rule.
And an easy one to test. Neither of us is part of the cast or a crew member. Let's try it out.
I don't like being recommended anime, honestly. Yeah, just do you, man. You know? You did ask me though. To be fair, in a way, even though I did give you the recommendation on Spy X Family, you did ask me. So. I think My Hero Academia is okay, personally. I haven't kept up with it properly, and I don't remember like series of events super well. The last bit of My Hero Academia I did watch was the first movie. Oh, there's a bird right here. The first movie is pretty alright. And it basically almost has nothing to do with the rest of the anime, which is funny. It's a very enclosed story, but it was still good. I was so bored. I think when it comes, like, I mean, a lot of anime modernly, right? It's all very shonen, right? Like, a lot of popular, super popular anime is always shonen. So, you know, like One Piece, Dragon Ball Z, Bleach, Naruto or Naruto, whatever. Then we have like the stuff that's more popularly talked about modernly. We have Demon Slayer, you have My Hero Academia, Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm trying to think there's really any animes in the 2010s that people well, Sword Art Online. I don't know if Sword Art Online is a shonen technically. Probably is, but I don't know if that would be its main nomenclature. Obviously the genre of style is isekai, and all of them, and shonen mostly just refers to like audience for like something for young boys, essentially. That's kind of like, that's just what shonen means. But I don't know if Sword Art Online is in that category of shonen. It probably is, or it probably got lopped into it with its success. I guess Attack on Titan, but again, I don't really think that's considered shonen, but because of its success was kind of put into that category as well. I would say Jujutsu Kaisen, My Hero Academia are like the two main ones right now that are very much like shonen. Like, just they're the new brand of shonen. Sure. I thought the first season of Attack on Titan was pretty fire. Like, I remember like loving it when I was in high school, but I didn't really keep up with it. I know Togame gets upset with it because of like the way the characters were kind of written out as the story went on. And I'm just not that interested in watching most anime. The two animes I really like that aren't exactly super mainstream, at least here in the West, they're a lot more mainstream in the East.
Handstand walks around flower beds are prohibited.
What?
Yeah, let's not worry about how the Bloodhounds figured this one out. Huh. I reckon the worst that can happen for this one is that they'll flip you back on your feet. Say, why don't you test it out this time? I'd love to see you do a handstand.
No, thank you.
What was I gonna say? Delicious in Dungeon. Yeah, Delicious in Dungeon and Sakamoto. Those are my two favorites. I would say, like, that are like not popular mainstream. And I really like them for their animation and for their like partially for animation, but like a lot further just like character storytelling and writing for what they're supposed to be. I think those are a lot of fun. Mostly Diligent Dungeon is just a lot of fun for its writing. Sakamoto Days, like the first season, or like the first half of the first season is very schizo, but then it starts cooling off and becomes more like coherent, like after like episode 9 or 10. That's when I started really enjoying Sakamoto Days personally. Me and Coco watched all of that together. What really kept me in the loop for Sakamoto Days was the music. I really, really like the music in Sakamoto Days. Oh, wait, I can investigate. What's this?
Be kind to birds.
Looks like some rules weren't distorted. That's a word-for-word account of what I said back then.
Did you make this rule because your sister is named Robin?
No, it was for Mr. Gopherwood. He used to stop by the park to people watch and appreciate the vibrancy of life. This was his way of recharging whenever things wore him out. I wanted him to rest undisturbed.
Cool. I watched them until the play in Battle Royale and just didn't continue. I enjoyed playing Battle Royale, like that whole bit. It was all right. Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's really anything else out there. There really isn't too much else that I've watched that I can really say that's like Animal Taxi. Animal Taxi is another one I watched. Animal Taxi is very good. I think that's what it's called, Animal Taxi. But yeah, that's kind of it. That's all I can really think of. Everything else I'm like really out of the loop because I just don't really go out of my way to watch anime or stuff like that anymore. I've been really kind of like deadpan lately. I haven't really like chased looking for new stuff a lot lately. I've mostly been like on this kind of like curvature lately where I've been trying to refine certain things about my tastes and what I enjoy. I think right now the thing I enjoy, like when we talk about slop, what I consider slop right now is shooter games. That's my version of like brain off slop, because I'm gonna be so real. Shooter games all feel the exact same, or like none of them are very particularly interesting because no like shooter game is trying to create something interesting or fun anymore, or like trying to create subversions to expectations through their level design anymore, whether it be PvE or PvP. So I just like it, but it's still fun to shoot gun. So lol lamau, you know? Like I thought about if I could find like a copy of Marathon for cheap, I would buy it and fuck around, but also I wouldn't buy Marathon for more than 20 bucks. But also then, like, what would be the point of me buying Marathon? Because I don't have anyone to play with. And also, most people I know who want to play shooter games with me, or would be, like, willing to play shooting games with me, either suck, because they can't keep up with me, I think too fast, or the way we think and behave and like communicate as people in terms of conversation points of interest are totally different. And I know that you don't want to play marathon, so I'm not going to make you play marathons. I'd rather buy a $60 meal than buy a $60 game. Agreed. It's kind of why I've been playing so many like gacha games lately, because I enjoy free-to-play games more. Like there's a lot of good experiences in the free-to-play world nowadays. I should have like continued that sentence because it sounds like I lopped you in there, but I do categorize you differently from everything else I said. It's like there's everything I said and then there's Dale. And I know that Dale very specifically doesn't like certain things, so it's like, what's the point? Huh?
Let's try that again.
What was the rule for interrupting the troop? Please do not use Solga ball caps sold by the Dream Jolt troop while experiencing the attractions.
What's going on?
Guide those who have lost their way back onto the right path. Looks like this is an example of the corrective measures that the Bloodhound mentioned. It's exactly what I would have done back then.
You've been iron-fisted since you were little, haven't you? Oh, wait a sec. If this is how violations are corrected, then everything that I ate just now?
I tried to warn you.
Bro's about to throw up.
How do you feel?
Now, I'm feeling murderous.
In any case, say what you will, but I can't sit by and do nothing. Not when I'm the cause of all this trouble in Ideen Park. There's no need to involve the Dreamweavers. I'll fix these distortions once and for all.
Okay, so those are distortions of the Order, is I guess what he's talking about.
What's the plan?
Nothing complicated. All distortions have their roots. We'll be able to trace them to the source once they manifest. Breaking a few rules will do. We just need to make sure that the corrective measures that will be implemented aren't too much for us to handle.
I tried downloading an old mobile game and I used to play, but they shut down their servers in 22. Oh, that sucks. I don't want to play shit like Clash of Clans again. I mean, Honkai Star Rail is free. I mean, like, I don't think you would like. I don't know. I don't think you would like Honkai Star Rail. Not because of the story. I think you might like the storytelling in like the locations of Honkai Star Rail, but I don't expect you to want to play Honkai Star Rail because it's a turn-based combat RPG, and you are much more oriented towards gameplay than I am. So I don't think you would like the gameplay of Honkai Star Rail, and I don't think you would like the idea of having to grind and level up characters to make them more combat efficient or like unlock their kits. Also, there's the whole problem of getting duplicates of characters so that way they become more combat efficient. There are certain like duplicates for 5 stars that make them way more effective and better for team comps, and without them it just kind of feels like it sucks, right? Like, they're still very good characters, but it's like, man, I wish I had this because it would be so much better and make everything flow so much cleaner and all that stuff. And people have a stronger emotional, or they're more emotionally compelled to that feeling than others. I am not one of those people. To me, it's like, oh, it's whatever. I'm still having fun. I'm gonna buy a drum kit and guitar soon for Rock Band / Clone Hero, I think. Are you gonna get like a Roland kit? Like something like actually really good? I tried playing Honkai / Wuthering Waves. Gameplay loop is bad to me. Like the combat loop of Wuthering Waves? Or the everything in between that? Like the grind. I haven't tried Wuwa yet, so I don't know. The combat gameplay, really? Yeah, I haven't played the combat. Well, I haven't played Wuwa, so I don't know. For me, I like Arknight's combat a little bit. I think there could be more depth to it, and the enemies are very simple right now. So only time will tell how Arknights will shape up. But right now, I mean, it's not bad. That's for sure. I enjoy Arknights. I also enjoy the factory stuff and whatever. It's just like, it's nice. It's not super difficult, and it's compelling enough for me to enjoy. So I don't really mind. I really, personally, my favorite so far is Neverness to Everness, but it's more because of its animation work and storytelling and moment-to-moment like, it's a moment-to-moment storytelling is what I like about Neverness to Everness, which comes out April. So next month. I think it comes out next month. Or it comes out this month? I don't remember. There was an update I saw. There was an announcement. When does Neverness to Everness come out? Oh, it comes out this month. Oh no, next month, sorry. It comes out next month, April 29th. Yeah. Neverness to Everness is like one of those games I'm like, that's on my list of like free-to-play anime style gacha games that I'm gonna try when it comes out fully. I enjoyed the closed beta test of it. It's an action combat character swapper, and people were saying it's very similar to Wuwa's combat model, so I enjoy the scenarios in it, so. But for me, it's the animation. The animation is so high bar. I really like the animation a lot. I just can't understate it. Oh my god, the straw, the metal straw is actually so heavy that it's actually tipping over the empty cup with it. And though I like turn-style combat, these games just don't do it for me. That's fair. I would say, like, if anything, maybe try, like, or maybe look more. I know it's been all talked about so much. You probably looked at it, but, like, maybe just, if you haven't, look at Expedition 33. Maybe. The only thing that turns me off with Expedition 33 is its color palette. But everything else about it's, like, pretty fantastic. I think just that my eyes would get dry and tired looking at the same color palette all day with that game. Expedition 33 doesn't look good to me. Okay. I'm gonna source an original Rock Band drum kit and guitar. I don't know if it's actually worth it to get an original Rock Band like drum kit and guitar, but like, I mean, do you? Personally, I would just like, I would go for like something like, I would spend the money to actually get like a Roland kit and a and like just like a good like mechanical keys guitar, like a cracked guitar or something. That's just me. Yeah, and obviously the conversation, well, that's a lot more expensive. That's upwards, that's probably $1,000 after tax. But I'm just like, I know what I am. I know what I like, and I know I personally put a lot of thought into like my interest with that stuff too. So I'm also a lot more musically inclined, and also tech inclined. I just don't like what I see. Yeah, that's fair. If Expedition 33 doesn't work, it doesn't work. I'm also just like in the boat with like just in general with like new purchase to play games. I just don't know, you know. It's really frustrating when I think about it. Like, I just don't know. It's really hard to like find something that I really bite into, and I'm just like, this is good. I was really happy when I found that with the with Ratchet & Clank Tools of Destruction. I actually thought that was pretty good. So I'm thinking of like streaming that.
When a distorted after echo manifests to correct us, I'll be able to pinpoint its whereabouts. Then, I'll use the power of tuning to heal the dreamscape.
So, can I take it that rules are meant to be broken now?
I don't know why the voice actor was directed to sound like he's constantly like super aggressive and edgy. Trash can.
Do not discard trash in trash cans. This is absurd. Did you make this rule too?
Children tend to be fascinated by such paradoxes. I was no exception.
Forget it. I don't even know how to joke about this. Well, what do you suggest we throw in?
Hey, you. Toss 1 week in there. Credits, classic So Glad, a whole ass pizza. I mean, I'm gonna put trash in there.
Something's happening.
Oh, golden trash, worth.
What is this? A woodcutter's trash can?
We're not breaking enough rules. We should look elsewhere, too.
Can I put, what else can I put here? Can I keep putting trash in trash cans? Attempt to insert some things, but no reaction is observed. This little trash can has quite the personality. Successfully grabbing your attention. Can I put in pleasant-looking trash? Oh, here we go. You insert pleasant-looking trash into the bin in a sign of consideration, and in the blink of an eye, more pleasant-looking trashes emerge. What an inappropriate application of the Horn of Plenty concept. Nice, I got more trash. Let's go. So glad. But can I keep doing it? And overjoyed and silently pays respects to you. Before you leave, you suddenly feel a sense of dignity. Huh. Oh, okay. Oh, sanctity of the trash can. Nice. W. I got a defense up.
Please do not use Soul Glad bottle caps sold by the Dream Jolt troupe while experiencing the attractions. The Dream Jolt troupe, where? Are they hiding or something?
Huh?
Please do not. The Dream Jolt troupe.
Oh, hello.
Oh, there it is. Found a good hiding spot, didn't ya? Come on, let's buy some bottle caps from it.
Just one moment.
Sunday places some alfalfa credits in front of the bubble hound.
Let me translate that for you. Who are you trying to pay with your spare change?
Sunday has placed even more alfalfa credits.
I'm afraid you're going to have to handle this if it isn't enough.
Handle this? Handle what? Wait, is that really all you've got on you?
May I remind you that I am currently on the run?
Angel troop lets out terse shouts and moves closer. Soda ball, okay.
Luck's on our side. Looks like we scraped together just enough.
Nice. Is there anything else goofy I can do up here? Wait, the Trailblazer was allowed to break all the rules and didn't get punished for it, like eating ice cream. Can I eat ice cream here and nothing bad happened to me?
Shall we give this capsule machine a try and see what happens?
Yes. Nothing came out. Oh!
Nothing's off so far. Maybe we should open the capsule?
I was wondering what happened to Coco. Coco just messaged me and said she's going to bed. She's like super tired. Shouldn't have done that. Since warnings have proven futile, punishment is now inevitable. Oh.
They can't be seriously going that far, right? No. Hey, look out!
Combat!
Repay.
Existence is unity.
I'm surprised that it's like you don't get to play a Sunday in this bit.
Say bye to breathing.
In every previous like bit of story, they've done like a POV shift where you play as the character.
We're just having fun.
Stand still.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers? I charge extra.
Relax. Grace and elegance. Yeah. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind. Didn't hurt. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
We love Kafka here.
Enjoying yourself?
We're just having fun.
Stand still.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers? I charge extra.
Relax. Time to say bye. Boom. Grace and elegance.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Did they have to do that?
I love AOE.com.
Recalled the capsule.
Perhaps making the attractions no longer just attractions is another corrective measure?
Aren't the rules being too finicky with words?
Enough. The location of the distortion is nearby.
Oh wait, Sunday does have his halo. I thought his halo was missing. Discernment tuning. The after echoes of order, once distorted, only add to the chaos. As a tuner, Sunday can easily discern where the harmony of dreamscapes has been disrupted.
Yeah.
This way. Oh, there we go. Wait, what?
Oh, there it is. Huh. It does look somewhat like you.
Time for it to disappear for good. Reveal thyself unto me, as is customary. All creatures endowed with eyes bear souls of equal worth.
Whoa, it worked. The IPC totally should have sent someone to keep an eye on you. Aren't they worried that you might make a comeback in Penacony and grow a new pair of wings?
So long as there remains a need for me to keep a low profile, I'm no threat to them.
That's true. Come to think of it, you had always been in the spotlight, be it as a respected member of the elite or a leader. When was the last time you fell into the mud? All the way back during your childhood days?
Sometime before I turned 6. Like most boys would, I tried to fly with my ear feathers, only to fall into a pit. I almost broke my halo.
That was sarcasm, in case you didn't realize. But whoa, you actually remember something like that?
You never forget times of failure.
I think it would be in your best interest to probably buy a craft guitar. I don't really like the Riffmaster.
Probably the only one who'd consider something like that a failure.
Mechanical keys are so much better. Like these are not bad, but they're still a little bit mushy. And if you don't like the rock band, like the feel of rock band guitars, like the Riffmaster's like not the best. What's really bad specifically is the strum bar. The strum bar is so loose and there's no clicking and there's barely any resistance from up and down that you can easily double strum. It doesn't matter.
What is it this
well, if the
time?
Riffmaster is cheaper, then maybe then. But like, I don't know. Up to you.
Looking back.
But nothing's there.
That's the whole point of revisiting a place. When I look at everything here, the memories are so fresh. It's as if it all only happened yesterday. When the younger me tasted failure here, I ran myself ragged to fix the mess. I thought myself no longer the same person as before. But it looks like I was just going round in circles. I'm glad for this chance to look back on my past in this way. Come now. We should go. This will be a long farewell.
Sound linger.
Let's wait.
Yeah.
So, where are we heading next?
OT Mall. There are bloodhounds stationed along the way, though. It might be better to take a quieter route.
I don't mean to meddle, but
Wells?
I'd advise you to stay away from that place.
Did something happen?
What is Walt cooking?
There isn't any concrete information yet, but anomalies have been reported around the area. The family is currently investigating. You okay?
Oh.
I'm fine. The Stellaron incident may have been quelled, but who is to say that nobody has another agenda? Thanks for the tip, sir. We'll make a detour. May you stay safe, too.
I was wondering what people were seeing, if not Sunday.
Hold on. Sweet Dreams are technically safe, but it would be wise to look out for oncoming vehicles.
Thank you.
Whew, that was no ordinary passerby. It's a miracle that he didn't see through your disguise.
Nah, Welt knows. Welt is so powerful, man.
Astral Express should have departed a long time ago. Why is he still in Penacony? We needn't change our plans because of him. But be sure to keep your guard up. I hope nothing terrible has fallen upon Penacony while I was in captivity the last few days. Come now. It's time we set off. Let's not stick too close to each other, just in case. A few feet or so between us will do. Seems I let my wishful thinking get the best of me. Will you at least give me a chance to explain?
Robin?
I will.
Oh.
But before I do, put your hands behind your back and answer my questions in short sentences.
Ooh.
Short sentences?
Why is this shot like actually cook? Your fines are like $30. Is that Eisen? Who's Eisen? Oh, Welt? No. Your fines are like $30 more, but Best Buy seems to have them on their shelves, so I could easily just swing by and pick. How much is Riftmaster now? Are they still going for the same price they were on release? That's what I'm seeing. Riftmasters are $150. I know I saw a Riftmaster at a pawn shop actually. An Xbox Riftmaster at a pawn shop for like $80 or $70 actually. Here in Canada. Really funny. It's over like on the other side of my city. One of the other smaller malls. I went by a pawn shop to see what was in there. And yeah, I saw a Riftmaster in there. You probably need like a side loaded, like a side, you need to probably side load some sort of like emulator or something to get the Riftmaster to work on Linux, if I had to guess. Remember, like you have a lot of issues because of the whole Linux debacle. I don't know. I don't have a good answer.
I need to make sure your words aren't concealing any dangerous incantations.
I can't believe I've left everyone with such a peculiar impression of me. Please, believe me when I say that I didn't come back here with ill intent. Penacony will never experience the Order again, either.
I'm afraid I won't be taking your words at face value, not after how you wielded the power of harmony. Answer me. What are you doing here?
It looks like there's only one way to gain your trust. Come on out, 1 week. We found ourselves an ally.
Sunday unreservedly shares his story with Welt.
So, it was the IPC that freed you.
My sister has likely made an agreement of some sort with them. As for how I'm able to move around freely in Penacony, I have 1 week to thank for that.
It's interesting to me that in story, specifically like in these cutscenes and all these like dialogue scenes, for whatever reason, Sunday doesn't have his halo, but but there are moments where he does have his halo. It's I don't know, it's random. Maybe an error, either a rendering error or it's supposed to be contextual. It's a rendering error one way or another. He's not supposed to have his halo right now, or he has his halo and it's not rendering for some reason. Because he's a race called the Halovians, and I don't know like exactly if he lost his halo because of like context or something. All right, man. Have yourself a good night. Good night, Dale. Good night, bro. And yeah, I guess just check out the Riftmaster. Probably you could probably find it at a pawn shop for cheaper rather than just buying it brand new.
As you can see, I've only returned to my home to bid it farewell. Would you be kind enough to give me a chance to say goodbye, so that I may leave without regrets?
Agreed. But until you leave Penacony for good, you're to stay by my side.
You
I
have
need
my
to avoid any
gratitude.
potential abuse by previous owners. Yeah, that's fair.
Left my home in a hurry too. I know how it feels.
My thought is, like, my personal thought is that if you just want more accurate inputting, is just with maybe like a slightly higher resistance, I would just say probably go for the crash guitar. That's my thought, because of mechanical inputs. Like my controller, the controller I'm using now, this GameSir G7 Pro, that's like an Xbox controller. Even has the Xbox logo on it, but I believe it's actually directly sponsored with Xbox. But yeah, this controller is just better. The whole TMR, analog sticks, all the button faces are mechanical, so there's better clicking and better resistance on everything. Like, it's so much better than like every other controller I've ever touched. It's like every other controller I touch is so mushy. This actually is really good. I don't know. I'm kind of impartial now to mechanical buttons on everything. I mean, my keyboard's mechanical. Obviously, I've played mechanical keyboards for years, but I never really thought about it with controllers.
That said, I can't make this call by myself. My companions need to know about this too.
The Astral Express crew is in Penacony too?
Come with me. We'll go find them. You come along too.
Okay. Boy, this is gonna be
Keep you appraised if I do? Okay. Come on.
We're here. They should be somewhere nearby.
Mr. Yang, if you don't mind, there's something that puzzles me. Now that the crisis on the planet of festivities has been averted, shouldn't the Astral Express have departed to continue on its trailblazing journey? Why have you and your companions stayed behind in Penacony? Could it be that someone stirred up trouble after I left?
And if that were indeed the case?
I doubt I'm in any position to be proposing ideas, but I'm happy to defer to the Nameless and aid with any plans you may have.
There's no need to worry. All is well in Penacony. Our reason for lingering here is a certain unusual passenger.
Black Swan?
A passenger?
The Express has been commissioned to send a passenger back home. We're just resting up in Penacony for a while before we depart.
Well, lied.
By passenger, do you mean this lady here?
Ting Yun!
Or these ladies?
Ting Yuns?
This... how?
You're finally here, Mr. Yang. We have a huge problem.
Meanwhile, the Radiant Feldspar. Okay. Back on the ship.
Isn't it fascinating how variables never fail to find their way into the lives of organic life forms?
Neither did I expect to see you here in Penacony, Mr. Screwlum. I had assumed the Genius Society wasn't invited to the festivities.
I have no interest in the Harmony's celebration, so it's only natural for me to turn down the invitation. But it looks like my decision also cost me the front row seat to all of your exciting adventures. Conclusion, there is likewise a downside to pursuing reason.
I'm sure if all of you geniuses showed up to the Charmony Festival, things would have been very much different.
Very much
I hear
different.
that the
Nice.
Astral Express
Great
has
writing.
established a collaboration with the Garden of Recollection for your next destination.
They did suggest a destination, but that was all. Did you hear this from Madame Herda? It's a world beyond the knowledge of the Nameless, after all. I wrote to her hoping that the all-encompassing erudition could provide us with some information.
Could there be more to it?
Yes, there is something else. Miss Black Swan said Amphorius is a world influenced by 3 paths, and the erudition is one such path.
Logic. The average Pathstrider wouldn't leave any trace behind in the Garden of Recollection's mirror.
You're right. So this has to be related to the Emanators, or perhaps even the Eons. That's why I wanted to know if the geniuses had any clue about it.
It's a pity we do not communicate much within the society. Not to mention we've lost most of our members to the Lord of Silence. I have never heard of Amphorius, however.
Word of Silence?
Madame Herda said the
IX?
same, but it did pique her interest, and she agreed to do a little digging. My guess is that there's a chance the Garden of Recollection is behind it. She's always had a keen interest in the Remembrance's technology, after all. It's also thanks to her that we got to make Miss Ron May's acquaintance a while back. We even went into the Kalinga Abyss to bring a Leviathan's carcass back for our new friend. Speaking of her...
That must be a
this
side
is
story
far
that I
too
didn't
much
do.
An understatement, but none of us ever expected to see an old friend at Miss Ron May's.
That Foxian girl has indeed been through an unimaginable turn of events.
Yes, the
I suppose
Foxian,
that's
yeah.
the fate you organic life forms are bound by.
The Foxian tale was a side story that I didn't do.
Bond that truly runs deep.
So is it out of goodwill that the Astral Express volunteered to send her back home?
Would the Nameless see a point in keeping work and favors apart? It's her request. She hopes to make a brief stop somewhere to reframe her mindset before returning to the Cienjo, considering her unique position with the Alliance.
Looks like this is one exceptional passenger. Don't you have to accompany her then, Miss Himiko?
My companions are with her. They know Miss Tingyun better anyway. Plus, those youngsters will definitely do a better job than me when it comes to vacations. They're probably having a wonderful time now.
So, is anyone gonna tell me what's going on? March?
That's funny. Sunday showing up as the the female Intellitron.
Things logically.
I do? I'm gonna have to break that stereotype you have of me.
Not now. Of all times. Forget it. I'll tell you. We walked around with Miss Tingyun for a while after separating from the rest. But then we ran into something weird.
Did something happen in the dreamscape?
This Sparkle's doing?
Actually, it's more like it was someone's fault. We met a Pepeshi filming a Try Not to Laugh challenge, and he gave us some of his candy. A type of candy that's supposed to make you fall over laughing.
So that sort of try not to laugh challenge.
What?
I didn't really want to do it, but he insisted on us giving it a shot.
Of course I did.
That's how we got into this problem.
What happened?
It was worth it. I still wanted more candies.
Oh, come on, stop interrupting. So we had some candy.
He asked me.
So happy we rolled around on the ground for a bit before standing up. But once we did, we realized Miss Tingyun ate the candy too. But she only sneezed nonstop. Achoo! Achoo! Sneeze after sneeze. And before we knew it, She multiplied into several Tingyuns right in front of us.
What's your take on this?
The dreamscape is a Memoria world. It is likely the candy triggered her hypersensitive mind, causing scattered memory fragments to dissociate and become entities themselves. There is no cause for concern. We've experienced similar incidents from time to time in the sweet dream.
Mr. Yang? Who is this?
It's okay. You can reveal yourself now.
I was only being careful, or we would have been stopped by the Bloodhounds more than once on our way here. Help me remove my disguise. 1 week.
It's been a while, everyone.
What's up?
You! What's going on?
The Trailblazer in immediate combat. MFA, have you turned on us?
Everyone, stay calm. I'll explain. I believe that at this point, Sunday has no reason to be dishonest. But to prevent any unforeseen complications, I'll be accompanying him everywhere he goes until he leaves Penacony. Mr. 1 Week here is an old acquaintance of Sunday's.
Pleased to meet you, fair lady. And you, of course. You're the heavyweight who pummeled this control freak.
Sorry about that. Nah, it was a team effort.
The surprises just keep pouring in. First there was Miss Acheron, and then Miss Tingyun. Why does it seem like Mr. Yang always comes back with some extraordinary guests?
Let's leave this discussion for later. For now, we should be focusing on returning Miss Tingyun to her normal self.
That's not gonna be easy. You'll see what I mean, Mr. Yang. These Tingyuns aren't exactly easy to communicate with.
Why? The Tingyun?
Miss March 7th, have you taken the time to consider my suggestion?
Your suggestion? Oh, wait. Which Miss Tingyun are you again?
It's me! I'm the one who wants every Tingyun to come together to form the Tingyun Merchant Guild.
Oh, God.
How often do you get the chance to work with yourself? Just imagine how in sync we'll be with one another. We're bound to thrive and prosper. I know we can't leave the dreamscape to trade with the outside world, so that's where you come in, Miss March 7th. Your wits surpass many others, making you the perfect person to handle liaison negotiations on our behalf.
I guess I can consider it. I hope everything goes smoothly for your guild. There. Now do you see what I mean, Mr. Yang?
No.
There does appear to be an element of her talking to herself.
I want to clone copies of myself too.
Forget about it. How are you gonna clone your bat?
Mr. Yang mentioned the Express's next voyage is to send a passenger back home. Could this lady be from the Xianzhou Alliance?
Yes, more specifically, the Xianzhou Luofu.
The Luofu? Didn't the Antimatter Legion launch an ambush on the Luofu some time ago? Was she one of the few survivors?
Quite the contrary. She might have been the person closest to the eye of the storm.
Looks like there's a lot more to this story.
Story for another time. As host of the Dreamscape, do you have any suggestions for fixing this problem?
I don't have much to go on now. Perhaps we should talk to the other Miss Ting-Yuns here.
Visionary Ting-Yun. Foodie, flower enthusiast, and silver-tongued. Silver-tongued sounds like the most,
People never forget a personally prepared home
most like
meal.
Ting-Yun.
But then again, gifts should be lasting. What about a delightful new bouquet of flowers on the table each day? Wouldn't they do a better job at brightening up someone's day? That sounds like a good idea. If we really want to do this right, though, it's the thought behind the gift that truly matters. The more thought goes into the gift, the better the recipient feels it. She makes a valid point, too.
You sure have a way of not offending anyone.
These three Ting-Yuns don't look like they'll be reaching a conclusion anytime soon. We won't be able to get a word in.
So, what do you think, Sonny?
Sonny.
Let's try a different name, my dear friend.
Oh, don't we sound chummier that way? I took a leaf out of this Foxian girl's book.
The problem with Miss Ting-Yun is just as I suspected before. That prank shattered her into notes that are each a part of her. In other words, it means the Ting-Yuns we see here are all different aspects of her psyche.
Okay. You just made it sound a whole lot more complicated.
At any rate, this is a known occurrence across the Dreamscape. Tuning could be the way to fix it. The only problem is that these Miss Ting-Yuns are too caught up in their own world. Is there one we can properly speak with?
One that we can speak with? Oh, I think there is one. But it may take me a while to identify her.
Huh? Is it like a depressed money grubber? Sleepwalking?
I'm walking in the street and what a weird dream.
This Miss Ting-Yun looks like she's sleepwalking. Nope, not her.
Invincible fan wielder Ting-Yun.
Huh? Yikes! She's scary. No, I won't be able to talk to her.
Okay. Kitty Ting-Yun.
Huh? You can't fly? Why? I can't. I can fly. A long, long time ago, a big girl flew with me really high into the sky. I'll take you next time. Pinky promise?
Should we get someone to watch over her?
Nah, I think she's perfectly fine on her own. The childlike innocence that adults have is a lot more resilient than you can imagine.
Even if that's true, it doesn't apply to her.
Oh, there isn't a Ting-Yun hiding down here, it looks like.
Oh, were you all looking for me?
Hold up. Seems completely oblivious to everything else and just standing here. Continuously operating the cash spewer, occasionally letting out an excited laugh.
I feel like it's not gonna be a wise move to interrupt her.
What's going on over here? Alright, anyways.
Oh, were you all looking for me?
Found her! If I remember correctly, this Miss Tingyun's trait is...
It's nothing special, really.
Somewhat normal. Somewhat normal Tingyun, okay. So this is also a side of Miss Tingyun.
She ought to meet your one we can properly speak with requirement, right?
Worth a try. My lady, if I may, I wish to perform a tuning on you.
Before you start, you should know that we're keeping our eyes on you. If you even think about taking Miss Tingyun hostage...
Brace yourself for gravitational disintegration. That's Welt's thing. To know that there are 4 pairs of eyes between the 3 of us. What? I like this one the most.
It is not my intention to provoke you. Perhaps, as assurance, we can have my friend here perform the task in my stead. One week has a higher mastery of the harmony than I do.
That is true.
If you still have concerns, you are also free to restrain me while he performs the tuning.
There's no need for that. You're acting so... sincere. I'm actually surprised.
Are you all right with this, Miss Tingyun?
I go as the wind blows, so you may decide for me.
Then kindly forgive our intrusion. Please do your best, 1 week.
Huh?
What the... Did any of you hear a voice just now?
A voice?
Never mind.
Look! It's working!
Never did I expect that every encounter with you would always be in moments of distress. Did I conduct myself improperly?
Oh my god, what?
Miss Tingyun, you're finally back! You may be small, but you're pretty amazing.
What was that?
Huh? What's wrong?
It's nothing. Just a trivial matter.
What do you sense?
I should have let you handle it yourself. This girl is not as ordinary as she appears. I nearly died. Just now.
Reminiscence before the eyes, reminiscent of the chaos before the universe.
Don't be afraid.
Oh! Oh my god, wait. Isn't this like the very beginning of the game?
Is this place? No matter what you see, you only need to remember one thing. You're not alone.
Who are you? And who am I? Is that where I came from?
this path lead?
What? Oh, Fugue. Temporarily added. Edit the team in the lineup.
This path is so dark. Yet it's strange. The farther I walk, the more at peace I feel.
Oh.
Could it be that this isn't the first time? This path is so dark. Yet it's strange. The farther I walk, the more at peace
The Antimatter
I feel.
Legion. Okay.
Could it be that that looks so familiar? Does she want to lead me somewhere?
Yeah, this looks a lot like the ship.
life support pod is ready. There were only minor issues.
That's great. Otherwise, that person from the Xianzhou might not be able to hold on much longer.
Huh?
You're still trying. There's no precedent for saving someone who was destroyed by a Lord Ravager. Will it even work?
Oh, so this is what
I'm not a
happened
genius,
to.
so I don't understand the logic behind it, but if she says it's possible, then it must be.
Okay.
Excuse me. Could you tell me where I am? Can they not hear me?
Okay, so at least this explains what happened to Tingyun. All right, cool. I'm in. This is on the starship. Nice. It looks a lot like it.
This girl is...
Though extremely rare, the observed subject has started to provide short answers for some simple questions. Even though her cognition is still in a chaotic state, from what has been observed so far, she is not incapable of composing long and complex sentences. However, an unbearable intense pain would immediately attack her with high frequency, enough to interrupt her thoughts or even render her temporarily unconscious. Relevant information should be delivered to Madame Ruan Mei for her to decide whether the observed subject's senses should be temporarily numbed before conducting a questioning. Correction. They have temporarily blocked the subject's various senses and are trying as much as we can to alleviate their pain. No further questioning will be made until the body's repair has made some progress. Until then, this is a record of the questions that the observed subject has already answered. Number 1. What is your name? Subject replied within 3 seconds. Tingyun. What did you encounter? The observed subject spent a substantial period of time in rumination before suffering from intense pain and losing their consciousness. After being questioned 4 times, it can be confirmed that the observed subject knows what the about the related details, but struggles to elucidate that knowledge during the limited periods of coherence.
Tingyun. What a familiar name. Do I know her?
Don't question it. Keep moving forward.
It's you again. Who?
Tingyun's glow up though, damn.
These are...
Antimatter Legion.
These are wounds left by the destruction. They have taken root within your body and cannot be removed.
The destruction? I don't understand. Please, who are you? And why won't you show yourself?
I can't go to you. All I can do is wait for you to finish walking this path.
You want me to go through here? Do I have to fight it?
There's no need for that. It's too dangerous, and you can't do it anyway. Don't fight it. Embrace it. Try to coexist with it. Think of it as feeling your own scars.
My scars?
What?
Wait! Is this called coexisting?
Don't worry. As I said before, you're not alone.
Can I do any damage to them? A little bit.
Relax. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind. Yeah.
Stand still.
Wow, since I've heard this song.
Relax.
I'll see you off.
May as well kill 'em all.
What are you waiting to betray my customers? I charge extra.
Stand still. Time to say bye. Boom.
Relax. Some value. Yeah.
You chose.
Four dots.
Just in time. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom. Stand still.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
I'll see.
Relax.
Receive divinity.
So this is the
Eternal
one
state. And return!
Stand still.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers? I charge extra.
There's more to life.
You
Easy
chose the
dot
wrong
damage.
enemy.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Rude.
Relax. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Let's settle this.
Big break.
May as well kill him.
We're just having fun.
Easy peasy.
How can it be? Why are there still so many of them? The ones from before weren't defeated either?
As I said before, you can't defeat them.
Oh,
No
or
one
am I?
can. You can fall into the darkness and die alongside these scars of the destruction. Or bring them with you when you return to the world here. These are your two choices.
Return to the world? What are you saying? wonder those two ignored me. Am I just a wandering spirit now?
Close, but not quite.
So, I'm trapped between life and death? Existing in a limbo?
You can think of it that way.
Based on what you said, even if I should wake up, these wounds that caused my death will remain on my body and never heal? I don't understand. You appear to be trying to save me, Benefactor. But why are you telling me all this?
It's a habit of mine. I believe everyone should have the right to choose whether they wish to return to this world or not.
Be that as it may, I don't remember anything. There's nothing to help me make a choice.
That doesn't matter. I believe the desire to live was born from nothing to begin with. You may also prove yourself to be the exception. I would also be pleased with that result.
How troublesome. But I suppose that's part of living.
Survival or destruction is no longer a choice for you. They both now grow along the same path. And only by walking this path will you break through the darkness and arrive at my side. Feeling more awake? Congratulations. You attained your very first victory in this tug-of-war. It's a good start.
This is...
Let me explain. You were attacked by a Lord Ravager. By all rights, you should not have survived. But someone didn't agree with that assessment, and it just so happens I was able to fulfill his request.
What about the other merchants?
I don't know.
Why me?
Because you were the most unfortunate. You fell into the hands of that Lord Ravager, who destroyed your body and spirit. Yet, you were also the most fortunate. Her desire to claim everything about you for herself meant she needed time, so you were spared instant annihilation. There is only a fine line between resurrection and escaping death. Yet, they couldn't be more different. If you had truly died, I would have been powerless to do anything for you.
My body feels strange.
I'm sorry. I can't let you regain your ability to feel just yet. You'd be in excruciating pain. Your body was contaminated by the destruction and suffered severe damage. As I said before, these wounds will stay with you for the rest of your life. To prevent its resurgence, I made some minor modifications to your body. Or more specifically, your tail. You'll have to learn to adapt to it. Unfortunately, the inescapable price of survival is often more adversity.
Regardless, I'm grateful to you for saving my life.
There's no need for that. This was merely a transaction. With this, the debt between the traveling merchant and me is clear.
Who?
Don't worry about it. You should sleep for a little longer.
Traveling merchant?
By the
What?
time you wake up,
Bona
you
Jade?
won't remember any of these details. I'll arrange for someone to send you home. Which reminds me, you seem to have some dependable friends with close ties to you. You should go with them. It can only help with your recovery to hear more about your past.
Hmm.
Are you all right?
Did I pass out?
Okay, you didn't end up in Dreamflux Reef.
Tuning rebounded and affected 1 week instead. This is no ordinary woman.
You don't say.
I suppose there's no point in hiding it from you anymore. Miss Ting-Yun is originally from the CSGO. She had an unfortunate encounter with a Lord Ravager who robbed her of her identity and left her on the verge of death. While she miraculously escaped with her life, her body suffered terrible injuries beyond all power to heal.
But something happened to change that outcome?
Yes, a genius got involved. She's very accomplished in the field of life sciences and managed to grant Miss Ting-Yun a shot at survival. After that, she asked the Express to escort Miss Ting-Yun back home. We made a stop at Penacony along the way, partly to allow her some time to convalesce.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I thought no one would be affected if I hid inside a dream. I didn't expect so many mishaps to happen.
That's all right. So long as nobody was hurt. Can I get something to drink? I feel like I've been asleep for 10 years.
That's fine. We should find another place to talk anyway. We drew some attention with that commotion earlier.
Shortly after.
So glad again. I'm a local, you know.
You'll have to make do.
In any case, I must thank the both of you for your assistance.
It was nothing. Now that the matter with Miss Ting-Yun is resolved, are we meeting your other two companions next?
There's no need for that. Mr. 1 Week is in poor condition, so let's wrap up your farewells first. I'll leave Miss Ting-Yun in your hands.
Huh? But, Mr. Yang, the messenger from the CSGO is almost here. You're not coming with us?
I trust that you can handle it. Besides, Himiko will be there. She'll be able to handle any decisions should you run into any difficulties.
Okay. We better hurry then.
Dude, Ting-Yun's glow up is crazy.
How come I keep bumping into colleagues?
Oh my god, there's so many gears I can collect. I hear a bird. Oh my god. Oh my god. By the way, is the NPC supposed to be on the outside of the... I don't know. Oh, now I can interact with it. Oh. The statue's silver now. Oh. There's gold. And there's money everywhere. Would you look at that? Talk about it again. Cool. Unfulfilled. I had 15,000 on me. I didn't have that many, but unlock after reaching statue level 50. Huh. Okay. Claim. Wealth Keeper's Dream. 440 stellar jades, self-modeling resin, 2 tracks of destiny. Festivity sticker, Dreamville Adventure. That looks like a light cone. Bunch of traveler's guides. Good. Bunch of XP. 2 rail passes. Alright, cool. I don't even know how you get more of these tickets, to be honest. Trailblaze missions, adventure missions, exploring Penacony. Okay. Cool. Oh, that's right. Actually, I have enough, I think, to roll. Yeah, I almost have 20 normal tickets. Let's just roll. Ah, nothing. Another Arlen. Oh, I don't have max Arlen apparently. Oh, okay. Another topaz ticket. Or not ticket, sorry, light cone. Up, 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 up.
I found a home to protect.
I think yellow is super special type, right? No, doesn't look like it. Wait, is that? That's so weird. The card that's clearly has topaz on it isn't for topaz. Yeah, it's for preservation. And she herself is part of the hunt. Actually, here we go. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Finally, the Sweet Dreams Encore has also reached its end. Everyone in this little farce, including me, has reached an ending fitting for the contributions. Thank you once again for everything you've done for Penacony. Former ex-surveyor of the Astral Express, Rosalina Jane Estella hereby salutes you. May your trailblazing journey never end. Oh. Could you still be alive? Girl's long dream has reached its end. No one can respond to her anymore. Oh! Wow, that's actually crazy. So she was actually placed... Okay. So she herself was, So she herself was actually a Memory Zone meme as well. That's neat. I can put all these stickers like this. Hiding in the corner. Oh my god, there's so many. Oh. Alright, Tingen.
Shall we keep going then?
What are we doing here again?
Don't forget already. Miss Ting Yun is going back to the Alliance, so we're here to help her pick out souvenirs.
I'm not too familiar with this planet. I'm worried an unscrupulous cutthroat merchant will try to take advantage of me. Luckily, the people I want to buy these gifts for are friends you already know on the Xianzhou. So I'll be counting on both your stakeholder intuitions for recommendations.
As if a merchant could seriously take advantage of you.
No, I already picked up a few gifts earlier. So that means there's only 3 more left to go. But we've already lost a lot of time. So we better not drag our feet.
Huh? Oh, it's the LaRose character again.
Welcome. How can I help you?
Hello there. It's my first time visiting the Dreamscape, so I wanted to buy some local specialties as souvenirs for my friends back home. My 2 friends here are more familiar with the Dreamscape and recommended your shop, so I'm here to take a look.
Actually, I'm curious if Mr. Edward or
really
Dr.
know how to
Edward has
Go ahead. Browse all you
has
like.
any new dialogue.
First we have Lady Fu Xuan of the Divination Commission. What do you think best suits her?
Oh geez, it's been a while. Brother Hanu launcher.
Lady Fu Xuan has such refined taste. The Xianzhou really has changed a lot in the time I've been asleep. Let's go with your suggestion. Next is General Jing Yuan.
I do think he would really enjoy something like that, something
Clock
melancholy.
Studios theme park to learn more about the history of the planet of festivities. I think the general will like this gift. Finally, we have Lady Bailu of the Alchemy Commission. She loves excitement.
Probably something like a hamster ball night clip.
You carry yourself with such dignity and grace, but you still have the heart of a child. Lady Bailu loves these types of accessories. Let's go with your suggestion. That's all of them. Please wrap them up for me. Thanks to both your help, everything went smoother than I expected. And it looks like we still have some time to spare.
Why don't we pay another visit to the Dreamscape sales store? You can find memory bubbles pretty much anywhere, but Penacony's dream bubbles are extraordinary. Even if we don't get them as gifts, we can keep them as souvenirs for ourselves.
A souvenir for myself? That's definitely an idea I can get behind. But there's one more thing I wish to do.
It's a marking of the destruction of the Lord Ravager on her shoulder.
Could I have a
It's
word
really neat.
with you two in private? Perhaps somewhere more secluded. I'd like to discuss a personal matter.
Hold up. I wish to talk to the Doctor of Oz.
Maybe you're looking for some psychoanalytic therapy.
Some dreams to share with you. Dreams about Bellabog. That's cool. I can share these type of stories with Dr. Edward. Cool.
Maybe you're looking for some psychoanalytic therapy.
The Jianzhou. Market appeal, I see.
Maybe you're looking for some psychoanalytic.
That was a side quest, wasn't it? Share your dreams about the Stellaron Hunters. What is the story I'm telling? Damn.
Welcome to Dreamscape Sales.
Can we talk for a while? And nothing really that interesting. Can I buy anything new from you? Daring wagers, sure. Yeah.
This is a good spot.
Why is singing so melancholy now?
Miss Ting Yoon, what's this about?
You've looked out for me during our travels together these past few days. I'm truly grateful and can't thank you enough. But there are some things I find difficult to forget. I feel it's only right that I tell you what's on my mind before we part ways. Do you two still remember what it was like when you first saw me?
How could we forget? He was so shocked. He was frozen in place when he shouted.
The sparkle, how?
Exactly. And that's precisely why I haven't been able to shake off this strange feeling in the days since I started traveling with you. When I asked for your names, I couldn't help but think that this first encounter was actually a long-awaited reunion for you. I've heard about what happened to you on the Xianzhou. And I've got to admit that Phantilia's disguise was so perfect, it was like another me tricking everyone.
Yeah, we couldn't even tell when you were replaced by Phantilia. I figured it happened when we were after Kafka. You vanished for a while. I thought you must have come back as a double.
But it was much earlier than that. That thought has me filled with sorrow. As if a piece of my life had been stolen away, and I had no part in it. That's what I've been puzzled about, too. I never actually saw how Phantilia managed to disguise herself as me. What was your impression of that Tingyun, if you recall?
Oh, that's a bit mysterious.
That's just the nature of the Foxians. It's widely known that mystery is the key to our allure. So, what did she seem like to you?
Shrewd merchant.
I'll just assume that's a compliment. Maybe next time you could just say silver-tongued. Was there anything particularly memorable?
IEQ, extremely flexible. Extremely flexible.
Now's not the time for those kinds of jokes.
Now the final question. In your eyes, am I just like the Tingyun you remember?
I don't think that's important.
Wait, don't you find that question a bit weird? You're the real Tingyun. Why compare yourself to an imposter?
Oh, Miss March, you might have the wrong idea. I'm just feeling a mix of regret and relief.
Uh-huh.
As a merchant, staying well-informed is crucial. It's only natural for me to stay updated on the events of the Lawfu before I return. If I had rushed in and out back then, I wouldn't have been much help. Instead, I would have postponed the trip and sought assistance from allies, but in that case...
We wouldn't have crossed paths.
Exactly. Based on your description, that Lord Ravager was indeed cunning. Her demeanor mirrored mine so closely that it felt like she was living my life for a few days, rather than merely disguising herself. I regret missing out on your Sanzhou journey. But everything that unfolded afterward, aside from the scheming, played out exactly as if I'd been there. This leads me to consider another possibility. Phantilia had stolen a piece of my life, and a Foxian always gets even. I will not be taken advantage of. I must take something back from her as well. But after thinking it over, the only thing that could be considered equal value is the bond I have with all of you. That thought has brought me great comfort. And now I know how to speak to you properly.
Oh?
We've never even met before, and here you are, offering your help, just as before. I should have treated you with respect, but fear of Phantilia made me act like somebody else. And now, I will reclaim everything I have lost. And it should begin with a proper acknowledgement. Dear benefactors, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to you.
I'm still a bit confused.
Looks like we're off to a good start. Moving forward, I'll definitely be trying more things like this from now on. And you, my dear benefactors, will be my source of courage.
Miss Tingyun, that's way too over the top. Just don't make any risky decisions. It might overwhelm him.
We'll see. I just hope the Tingyun in your memories won't be tainted by Phantilia anymore. All right, no more questions. I hope I didn't take up too much of your time.
Let's continue on our way.
I gotta do that side story.
Welcome to the Dreamscape Sales Store. Dr. Edward at your service.
We're looking for some dreams to give as gifts. Something exotic and preferably captivating.
Just a friendly reminder. Being too picky would help you find the best dream. Just to dampen your spirits ahead of time. That being said, there are always some lucky exceptions. Not too long ago, I procured a dream bubble that sounds perfectly. The story unfolds in the Xinzhou Alliance, where a young swordmaster strives to become the sword champion. However,
Didn't I just give him that one?
just turned 100, puts him in a tough spot.
Why does that sound oddly familiar?
Since I'm returning to the Xianzhou, I think it's better to choose something unrelated to the Alliance. Feel free to pick a few for me.
I love customers like you. So easy to work
So easy to take advantage of, you mean?
Damn.
Just don't pick anything weird, okay?
Oh, speaking of dreamscapes, I have a gift for you, my benefactors. After troubling you all this time, I couldn't leave without properly expressing my thanks. Here's a dream bubble for you. I hope you enjoy it.
Wow. That's really nice of you.
Here are the dream bubbles I prepared. Thank you for your business.
Huh?
Well, it looks like everything's finally in order. I suppose it's time to head back?
Dream bubble gifted by Ting Yin, which records your journeys on the Xianzhou. This dream, the real Ting Yin never missed out on anything. Oh. Cool.
I can't believe it's time for Miss Ting Yoon to leave. I'm not ready to say goodbye just yet.
I mean, we could always travel back to the Xianzhou and see her.
You're back.
Yeah, we got delayed on the way. Mr. Yang will explain in detail when he gets back. Has the messenger from the Xianzhou arrived yet?
Yes, we've been chatting for a while. Turns out, she's an old acquaintance of yours.
Huh? Oh, Yukong.
Long time no see, everyone.
Madame Yukong?
I've imagined this moment many times. I was worried I might embarrass myself in front of you. I even rehearsed every word beforehand. But now it seems it was unnecessary. Ting Yoon, I'm here to take you home.
You two must have a lot to catch up on after being apart for so long. We'll give you some space.
Madame Yukong, I wasn't expecting it to be you. What a wonderful surprise.
I wanted to come because, after all, it's you who's coming home.
Yeah, me of all people.
Your body. It's going to be tough from now on, isn't it?
I've already escaped death once. What more could I ask for? Also, it's not all bad. I might even beat you at arm wrestling now.
You're still the same, carefree as always. I have a lot I'd like to tell you, but I'll save it for the road. It's a long journey back to the Luofu. Even if we can't completely rid you of the pain, there must be ways to alleviate it on the Xianzhou.
Likely.
I have no doubt. But since we're alone here, may I ask you one more thing? Do I really have to go back to the Luofu?
Oh!
Why? You don't want to?
Despite Fantilia's ruthlessness, she spared me when I should have been eliminated. And why did Miss Ron Mei, who has no ties to the Xianzhou, go out of her way to save me? It seems as if I've become a pawn in someone else's game.
There are people within the Alliance who also believe that the suspect is now on the Yuchua.
If that's the case, it's all the more reason for me not to return to the Luofu and complicate things. I might as well take advantage of this situation.
Take advantage of the situation? What do you mean?
Well, everyone thinks she's dead, right?
Now, the marks of ruin inside me maintain a delicate balance. Moreover, they were created by Fantilia herself. If possible, please inform the General and arrange for me to meet with the Marshal. Maybe this body of mine can help the Alliance get one step closer to the Xianzhou's enemies.
Ooh.
When Ron Mei visited the Luofu
From support to DPS.
she mentioned what happened to you. This coincided with when the message sent by the Astral Express arrived. The Arbiter Generals concluded that Fantilia did not intend for you to survive. If utilized strategically, this could give the Alliance an element of surprise. If we follow this plan, we must keep your resurrection hidden. But before making any decisions, I want to know what you think. If you wish to go home, I'll support you, no matter what others may say.
Then I'm glad. I shall save you the trouble of hearing what those people may say.
The road ahead is perilous. If you decide to take it, I won't stop you. Maybe I'm being selfish, but I still want to know. Are you choosing this because it's what you really want?
I've come to see myself clearly in this dream journey. Perhaps it's what people call a blessing in disguise. There is someone who can attest to my true intentions. Please follow me. She should be around here somewhere.
Oh? Oh, Jade?
Is that...
Oh. Oh, it's one of Tingyun's clones.
After a strange encounter, I was fragmented into multiple Tingyuns, each embodying a different aspect of my memories.
One of them wandered off.
And one of them hasn't returned to me, because she ventured too far. Until now.
You mean her? What is she doing?
She's captivated by something that has deeply mesmerized me. As a fleeting emotion, she's no different from a newborn. Her boarding this ship was solely down to her inner impulse. Madame Yukong, do you remember? Perhaps that was just an ordinary flight for you, but for a certain child, that was her first experience with the sky.
Of course I remember. Back
The
then,
Yukong was a
you were
rule breaker.
still young enough for me to carry.
You probably still can. Want to give it a try?
I'm afraid you'd be too heavy for me now.
Just kidding.
I remember you kept begging me to take you to the star skiff, and even dreamed of becoming a pilot. But once you were airborne, you were so nervous that you clung to others for dear life.
This flight was a turning point in my life. The boundless cosmos unfolded before me. I was completely mesmerized, not just by the view, but by a realization. In this world, there are paths beyond waiting for us to explore. Even though I lacked the talent to pilot the Starskiff and wasn't much of a warrior, I still chose to travel around with the Merchant Guild. Even to this day, this thrill still courses through me.
That hasn't changed?
Never. Now I can embark once more on my journey as a traveler of no return, exploring the paths that lie beyond. Speaking of which, how are things with the Whistling Flames?
I've left Yan Ming in charge for now. He's reliable, but he can be a bit extreme, and might not always follow your principles as a traveling merchant.
My principles. Forsake what others fight for, and take what others abandon. That's the way to navigate the world and achieve my goals. I will continue to uphold my principles. But now I've also learned that while these merchant principles may apply to humans, they falter in the face of the gods.
But this shouldn't fall on your shoulders to begin with. You are simply an innocent survivor in this war.
Madame Yukong, you were once a survivor in the war too, weren't you? In a hazy dream, I vaguely remember someone telling me that the inescapable price of survival is often more adversity. But Madame Yukong, the gods use humans as pawns in their cosmic game, sacrificing countless innocent souls. Have you ever thought about making them pay?
Ooh.
Every moment of every day. But as inconsequential as we are, how can we escape the fate of being mere pawns? If I could choose, I would never want you to become a pawn. I just wish you could still be that carefree little fox, not caught up in this war.
Don't be disheartened, Madame Yukong. Thanks to the favor of the Lord Ravager, I've become a player in this game.
Let's go.
Remember, it's often the unassuming pawns, the lone traveler, or the worm that subdues the dragon, that leave even the best strategists helpless. So, now I'll become a cunning speck of dust, and make those masterminds behind the curtains sneeze a few times.
Back to Sunday.
Is this place also affected by the Order?
No, I'm just here to bid farewell. I changed my mind along the way. This journey has too many variables. So it shouldn't matter if we add another.
How did you know she would be here?
I didn't. I had a hunch and decided to try my luck. It seems I can be lucky sometimes.
It's not like you to leave things to luck.
I'm trying to change too.
I don't think you need a bystander in this scenario. Go on ahead.
You're not worried I'll take the opportunity to escape?
I believe you're the kind of person that has the ability and desire to use everything to your advantage. But that everything does not include Miss Robin.
Thank you.
Now then, Mr. 1 Week.
I'm not leaving. No way.
Let him stay. He won't be in the way. I actually need 1 week to be there. She shouldn't be seen talking to a fugitive, no matter the circumstances.
You don't intend to reveal your true identity to her?
Both parties don't have to be aware that this is a farewell. I shouldn't put her at risk for my selfishness.
As you wish.
Shall we go then?
Let's go. Our journey can't begin if I can't take this first step. I didn't expect to see you here, Miss Robin.
It's nice to meet you, miss. May I know your name?
My name is 1 Week. I'm a member of the Nightingale family.
Oh, you're a Dreamweaver. Thank you for all your hard work. You all are the reason the Dreamscape has been able to recover from this crisis.
You're too kind, Miss Robin. You must be very busy. What brings you here to Dream's Edge?
I am taking a break. I wanted to find a quiet place to relax. Ideally somewhere where I could see the stars. Before I knew it, I'd walked all the way here. I know these stars only exist in the dream, but...
Well, perhaps the dreamscape is not so different from reality. When we look up into the night sky, the stars aren't really there. The glimmering lights we see are merely the images of stars from long ago. So, have we ever truly seen a real sky full of stars?
You're very philosophical, Miss 1 Week. You remind me of someone I know. Do you work nearby?
No. Today is my rest day. There's going to be a show later, so I came early to find a good seat.
A show? Here?
It's somewhere farther away. They say it's a farewell performance. The kind that's better to listen to from afar than watch it performed live.
I see. In that case, the observation deck is a good choice. You can see all of Penacony from here. Distance can make some things appear more beautiful.
Miss Robin, may I stay here with you to gaze at the stars before the show begins?
Of course. You don't have to be so courteous. I should be the one asking. This is Dream's Edge, after all, and the Dreamweavers are its true masters.
Still, these stars are unfamiliar to me. I don't recognize any of them, and it makes me feel uneasy.
What makes you feel this way? Is it because the sky is so far away, or because it's the unknown?
Perhaps it's both. The Stellaron disaster may not have had any real consequences, but many guests still chose to check out. Now the hotel feels quieter than before. It makes me wonder what Penacony's future will be like. I just hope it will not negatively affect you, Miss Robin.
You're too kind. I'll be fine. The disaster was unexpected, but because of it, I was able to witness many pasts and think about many futures. My only real regret is that I left some things unsaid.
Did
Lip
the
syncing.
person you wanted to say them to leave?
Yes. He left in such a hurry that I didn't even get the chance to say goodbye.
Sometimes, what's in your heart doesn't need to be dressed up in words. Maybe he already knows what you wanted to say.
But don't you think we should put in some effort when we want to encourage someone?
If you don't mind me asking, who is it that you wish to encourage?
It's someone who experienced failure recently and is about to embark on a long journey.
She knows.
There are many such people on Penacony. Failure is like the setting sun to a dream chaser. It's something that happens every day. I believe they all have the willpower to start anew. Especially after receiving a smile from you, Miss Robin.
But he's different. He's stronger than most ordinary people, but because of it, people have this misconception. They think that when he falls, he will stand back up faster than anyone else.
Are you saying that's not true?
It's not. Because before he stands up again, he will hesitate and agonize for ages over whether that is the right course of action.
Failure may be a good thing for someone like that. Being able to reflect on one's actions is a valuable quality to have.
You may be right, but I still hope that he'll never change.
Why is that?
Because I have faith in the person I remember him to be. He may have taken the wrong approach when he failed, but I don't think he had the wrong intentions. We once stood together at the same starting line, but now it's his turn to fly for the stars. I believe he'll find the right path, even if he has to do it alone. We don't have to soar into the sky together, because I know we'll reunite one day, up there in the clouds.
I hope so.
Miss 1 Week, may I ask a favor? There's a jigsaw here I'd like to finish before I leave. If I have a Dreamweaver's help, maybe I'll be able to fill in the missing pieces.
A dream jigsaw. I see. I'll do my best.
Don't worry if you can't find them. Just think of it as us taking a walk together.
I'm still inexperienced, so let's just hope we get lucky.
Thank you anyway. I expect the first jigsaw piece will be a part of the starry sky. As for the other piece, I hope it will symbolize wings.
It seems we've been blessed with good fortune today.
Is this...
Robin's mouth's so broken. Her old note was left here. Your skies for radiance.
Seems familiar.
Another Dreamweaver probably left this behind. It's a habit for this profession. they hope to use these blessings as a foundation for the dreamscape.
Oh, Miss Robin! I'm a big fan. I don't get to attend every single one of your concerts, but I watch the recordings of each of them at least once. I love all of your songs. Oh, gosh, I wish I could tell the whole world about this.
Thank you for your support. I'll keep doing my best.
The second jigsaw piece. Is this a pair of wings or a decoration made of feathers?
Maybe it's somewhere in between the two. It's a pair of broken wings.
We should keep looking.
It's okay. Let's use this one.
Just as before, a note was placed carefully next to the puzzle. Someone got here a step earlier. May your stage be forever lustrous. One more thing. Staying fit is important, but don't forget to eat well too.
We have enough. Let's go back.
It's done. Have a look.
Painting feels like a blessing. Also seems to mirror someone's resolve. Even when broken wings no longer belong to the sky, the direction in which they fall will still be towards the stars.
Soon, I shall travel to those unfamiliar stars, none of which I recognize.
Mouse died again. Man, my mouse. I left it to charge all night last night.
But as long as you continue to gaze upon them from here, then those unfamiliar stars will one day be the place of our reunion.
You still couldn't bear to say goodbye in the end. Maybe I'm stronger than you think. You must try to relax on your long journey. Brother.
She knew.
That didn't seem like a perfect goodbye.
It's enough. I only meant to stay quietly by her side for a bit. But why did you do those unnecessary things?
What things?
Those 2 notes. If someone finds them, they can be used as evidence against her.
Huh. So you can do whatever you want as many times as you want, but I can't? I don't want to live with regret for the rest of my life either.
Live with regret.
We're almost done saying our goodbyes, right?
Yes. We only have one last stop. But before we leave, I have a question I'd like to ask you, Mr. Yang.
Oh?
I'm curious. Why did you become a nameless?
Why the sudden interest?
I always had a feeling that you would never give up on someone who needed help. After spending time with you, I'm even more convinced of this assessment. At this very moment, there are countless worlds above the sky still waiting for the arrival of the Astral Express. Yet you and your companions have chosen to stay here. All for an old friend you never knew, and a notorious fugitive. To trailblaze means to forge ahead. Yet, you stop and spend precious time on people just passing by. All the while you believe this is the natural course of action?
That's not what I think at all. Besides, the watchmaker also made a similar choice.
And because of that, he bid farewell to the Express and never walked among the stars again in his lifetime.
Not all journeys lead to the stars. Even if we leave the Express, some trailblazing paths will still continue. You can think of it this way. The title of Nameless doesn't belong to any one person. Each individual will have their own view of what it means to walk this path, and will always try their best, no matter the situation. The goal of my trailblazing is not the unknown world, but every living being who exists under the stars. In my homeland, the name Welt means world. It suggests that each person is a world unto themselves, and that we harbor as many possibilities as the distant stars. The connections I gain on my journey are what is most precious to me. This is my way of the trailblaze, and the reason why I decided to stay here.
Why me?
Why not?
Like I said before, I left my home in a hurry too. I know how you feel right now. I also know that a person will only be able to truly face themselves once they've decided to say goodbye to their past, the same way you're doing right here, right now. There was never a third person with us, was there?
I told you he'd find out.
I should have known nothing could escape your keen eyes. Since you already know 1 week's secret, there's no need for me to build up suspense.
I don't exactly understand.
Let's go. We'll head straight for the finale and take our final bow in this farewell performance.
1 week is a meme? That is Eternal Sky complete. Oh, he's the last fledgling of the order, I suppose. I gotta pee really quick. Hold on. Oh. Oh, they made it so you could choose your story character. I understand that. Ramon May or take Ramon May out and just see how Sunday plays. I'm curious.
I know you can hide your appearance, but trespassing on restricted family grounds is still a bold move.
Don't worry. I won't take too much time. I was a child when I first visited the Grand Theater. I remember seeing the light behind the curtains from here and believing it to be the morning star guiding me toward the land of the dreams. When I returned here many years later as the head of the Oak family, I finally learned that the light was actually a Stellaron.
Now that you've returned to the stage, what are you planning to do?
Prepare for my departure. I've always believed that a person's starting point should also be his last stop. Have you ever seen the elderly at the end of their lives? As they welcome their final moments, they invariably raise their hands, stretching their arms into the emptiness. Much like how babies also stretch their arms into the air when they are first born. Humanity flaps their wings twice as they complete their journey. Once when they are born, and once when they die. In order to flap my own wings and soar again. I will say goodbye, here, to the me of yesterday. I really hate this face. My expressions feel so dull and lifeless.
I see. That explains why something always felt off about your appearance. The halo above your head that symbolizes the harmony, it's been missing since the moment we reunited.
It's true that this ring was bestowed upon our people by the heavens. But that doesn't mean it can't be thrown away. While I was in the gallery of thoughts, at the entrance of the dream, I chose to completely sever the halo from myself.
Why?
I am a fugitive, after all. I must remove any chance of being detected by the family. Another reason is to feel pain. A pain like falling from the sky with broken wings that can keep me awake. This is how I can cast aside all the blessings of the harmony and the order and, for the first time in my life, enter the sweet dream as an ordinary person.
Is that also how Mr. 1 Week came into this world?
No. You wouldn't believe the real story even if he told you.
What?
He was born from an accident. One that you're actually quite familiar with. It was that try not to laugh challenge. Quite embarrassing, to be honest. I was roaming around as an ordinary person when I unfortunately fell into that Pepeshi's trap. The prank that fragmented Miss Ting-Yun also divided my fragile self into two.
Are you saying that he's a part of you? That's quite surprising given that you two look nothing alike.
You could say he's another possibility of me. I too was once a child, with aspirations buried deep within. Over time, those childhood voices grew increasingly faint. Maybe if I had made a small change in my childhood, I would have turned out to be exactly like him. What a pity. Failing to become a better version of yourself. So, my final farewell will be like that of Miss Ting-Yun. I will perform a tuning on myself and return to my complete form. And this also means that 1 week will vanish for good. That's why I said this was the last stop. Is there a possibility that you will be the one who disappears? No. This is a foregone conclusion. But who's to say there won't be any changes? Maybe deep down, I'm also anticipating this possibility.
Regardless of the outcome, you will have a witness. I'll be waiting for you in the audience.
Much appreciated.
Cool.
Now, shall we begin? Anticipating this possibility, you've really changed. In the past, you wouldn't have tolerated any noise at all. I'm about to embark on an unknown journey where it will be impossible to maintain my orderly life. I will have to navigate unexpected surprises, much like today. You're not ready at all, are you? I feel unsettled, maybe even scared. Ever since I left Penacony, I could no longer control everything. Don't flatter yourself. You can't control anything. But isn't that how it is for most people? My fear of the unknown may be a weakness, but your presence has shown me that surprises aren't always bad. Meeting you has been a great help to me, and I'm glad to have discovered this side of myself. I also feel grateful for the opportunity to tell you this in person. I truly dislike you. What? Are you sure you didn't mean the opposite? I must admit, many of your qualities strike a chord with me. There are times when I want to joke around, freely express my thoughts, or openly share my dislike of a person. Or my fondness. I want to tell her that I love all her songs. Then go for it, Sonny. You always talk about locking the bird in the cage, but you're the one who's trapped. Look at yourself. Besides discipline and hesitation, there's nothing else in your life. If you continue living like a slab of marble, you'll break into pieces when you fall. But I won't become like you. I simply can't. I dislike people who are frivolous. It makes me uncomfortable to even emulate them. If I fail, I will still uphold my principles, such as decorum and stateliness. As for the harmony, my stance remains the same. Whether it's you or the paths, if what I once doubted, or even opposed, becomes the force I must rely on in the future, then this time, my true heart will guide the tuning. I'll leave it to you. What is this? Leaving your fate entirely up to a coin flip? This isn't like you at all. Do you lose your mind after being run over by the Express? Or were you possessed by that IPC gambler? Failure is always the best teacher. To save more lives, you must first understand what they live for and what they die for. The best way to achieve this is through personal experience. You see? I'm already starting to make changes. Whether it's us merging or one of us disappearing, I'll leave the tuning to fate, and see if I can embrace all that I detest. Only then will I truly be able to walk among the living, in their world. But what if you can't do it? Well, that's out of my hands. It will just prove that I'm still the same person. The person who always disappoints his sister. just another name for flying. That's why I rejoice at my broken wings. Step into the mortal world to see how it truly is. Then, be born as a human and die as one.
Very bicentennial, man.
And with my last breath, I'll join the weak in reaching my hands toward the sky. On the planet of festivities, whatever identities I once had, they no longer matter. It's not the gods who answer us, but ourselves from the future. I don't have much to say. But, as it's time to part ways, here's one last piece of advice. When telling jokes, be sincere. Don't sweat the details, and above all, don't explain them every time. Never mind. Maybe it's better for you not to joke at all. No objections from me. This is so annoying. How did I become so dull? Well, despite everything, try not to be too hard on yourself. There will always be people who are sad. Planet of festivities, land of the dreams. I say goodbye to my home. Should one desire to leave the stage for good,
One must first step back onto the stage!
Another battle with Dominicus. Dominicus Part 3.
the trickiest thing is tuning yourself. These dissonant sounds are much too harsh. I doubt farewell.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers? I charge extra.
Relax. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom. Stand still.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Relax.
Fields.
Echoes of the past. You need not fade away. Follow to the stars.
Thanks. You're too
Eternal
good to
state.
me.
And return!
Stand still.
Noisy.
This mortal form will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Good times. Never time to say bye. Boom.
I think it's pretty good, huh?
May as well kill them all.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers? I charge extra.
Kafka's thing didn't go off because she's asleep. No.
I'll overcome the thorns. It's of no consequence.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Stand still. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
You're too good to me.
Damn, that hurts, man. Oh, goodbye, Sampo. That's just unfortunate.
Relax.
Eternal state.
And return!
Serenity is before me. This will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Heard the call.
I'll see you off.
Stand still.
Nothing major.
Sampo has relics and everything too. He's just still squished, man.
No consequence.
Oh my god.
Receive divinity.
I can't thank you enough.
Having a shield user is just so much better.
Down farewell. This will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Eternal state.
And return! Noisy.
Try a different comp. Or go back to the Ron May comp because like that's just better damage. I don't know what he really does. Ron May is definitely better. Setup I want.
As expected, the trickiest thing is tuning yourself. These dissonant sounds are much too harsh.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers? I charge extra.
Relax. Stand still.
Eternal.
Relax.
Echoes of the past. You need not fade away. Follow to the stars.
Everybody silent. They are part of the melody.
Receive divinity.
I owe you.
Eternal state.
And return! Disorderly noise.
I'd be fine.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
We're just having.
Ron May's setup is just so much more important to the setup.
I charge extra.
There's more to life. Existence is unity. Every petal.
All will be swept away by the wind.
You chose the wrong end.
Say bye, Raven.
We're just having fun.
Stand still.
So much shield. Ruan makes this comp so much better. Like exactly what it needs. LOL.
May as well kill them all.
I'll see you off.
Relax. Time to say bye. Boom.
Noisy. Noisy. Noise is fading. Bloom.
Thanks. You're too
Eternal
good to
state.
me.
And return.
Imprisonment.
Say bye to breathing. Stand still.
More business, eh? What are you waiting for? To betray my customers? I charge extra.
Grace and elegance.
Relax.
Disorderly noise.
You chose the wrong angle.
Disorderly noise.
Good times. Time to say bye.
Disorderly noise.
Boom.
LOL. Alright, phase 2.
Time has come. Let it be revealed. Is it inevitable for me?
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
With wisdom comes protection.
Stand still.
Some value, I suppose. Eternal.
I need them to hit
Enjoy
Ocha.
May as well kill them all.
I'll see you off.
Okay, I guess. I need to burn this.
Eternal state. And return!
Break. Go. Game is now in my hands.
There's more to life.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
You chose the
Very nice.
Stand still.
We're just having fun. What are you waiting for? To betray my customers? I charge extra.
4 dots.
Receive divinity.
Oh, watch the face!
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
You.
Relax.
More business, eh? I'll see you off.
Say bye to breathing. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Eternal state. And return! Noise is fading. Sink into a dream.
No, shampoo.
Existence is unity.
Thanks. You're too good to me. Stand still.
Wait for good tidings.
May as well kill them all.
Shampoo might go down here.
Enjoying yourself? There's more to life.
Relax.
Perfect.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
We're just having fun. What are you waiting for? To betray my customers? I charge extra.
4 dots.
Say bye to breathing. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
You chose the wrong angle.
Stand still.
LOL.
Some value, I suppose.
Oh. Pop. Pop.
I'll see you off. Receive divinity.
Thanks. You're too good.
Ooh, that's not good. Oh, that's okay now. Okay.
Eternal state. And return!
Big break.
Eternal.
May as well kill them all. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
No.
Stand still.
Nice.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers? I charge extra.
Say bye to breathing.
This might kill somebody. Ooh. Someone's gonna die though this next turn.
Relax. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Cool.
Stand still.
Has heal.
Thanks. You're too good. May as well kill
Hey.
them all.
Eternal state.
That was not ideal. Someone's gonna go down. Oh, never mind. We have shield. Oh, and it didn't matter. Pop. Dot pop.
This 8th day, I grant myself departure.
Well, how should I address you now? Mr. Sunday or Mr. 1 Week?
Whichever you prefer. He's probably mocking me from inside right now.
Haha.
Thank you for accompanying me through all this, Mr. Yang. This farewell journey has come to an end.
What are your plans after leaving Penacony?
At this point, there's no need to hide things from you. I believe there's more to the incident involving the Stellaron on Penacony.
Are you suggesting that the Dream Master wasn't the one controlling the Stellaron?
Oh, finally, this
Don't
plot
worry.
point.
The Oak family was indeed behind seizing the Stellaron and resurrecting the fallen Eon during the Charmony Festival, and you've already defeated them. But Mr. Gopherwood once told me that all the Order's efforts were aimed at avoiding the same mistakes that the Harmony made. My guess is that the family from the Montour system must be involved. Unfortunately, too much time has passed to verify that. Penacony is just a small territory, and even the family heads with their authority cannot enter the sacred site of the Harmony and inquire about the true will of the Great One. In the worst-case scenario, if Xipe turned a blind eye, how could the strong defending the weak hold up? Mr. Yang, I just want to tell you this. The Harmony has more than one side. They can be the most steadfast ally of the Astral Express, or the most fearsome enemy.
Well, thank you for being honest with me. The efforts of the crew on Penacony were driven by the same concern. After all this, the Harmony and the Preservation will keep the situation on the planet of festivities in balance. With the momentum from the Trailblaze, more forces will arrive and Penacony will become a public space in the cosmos. Freedom is the only answer the Nameless can offer. I'm glad that Penacony needs it.
You and I both strive for a peaceful society, even if our reasons are different. And you've gone even further than I have. If not for our paths, perhaps you and I wouldn't be in opposition.
Don't sell yourself short. We're not fundamentally opposed. Otherwise, you wouldn't have shown me mercy in front of the Dream Master. This shared journey is my way of repaying you. After all, you are one of my trailblazing goals.
About that, you've given me many insights as well. Humans are the measure of everything, and no one is the sole savior. Creating a paradise remains one of my lifelong ambitions. As I move forward, I realize I must build it brick by brick. Therefore, I have a request that I hope you'll consider. While I lack the will to trailblaze, nor can I become a true Nameless.
Oh?
I admire your convictions. Perhaps what I need, more than asceticism, is knowledge. Therefore, after leaving Penacony, would you consider letting me come aboard the Astral Express and travel with you for now?
Ooh. I was hoping he asked that.
So this is why I brought him here. Mr. Sunday wants to join us on the Express. Of course, I can't make that decision alone.
But if you didn't support this idea, you wouldn't have brought him back. Welt, I trust your judgment. If someone is willing to join us on our journey, the Express will be open to them. But this time is a bit different. Before making any decision, I want to hear what you think.
I genuinely have no problem with him. I want to hear everyone's opinion, honestly.
But in this battle, you were the one who directly confronted him. Your opinion holds the most weight.
I learned the most valuable lessons from my past opponents. Please, say whatever's on your mind.
Always wanted to be in control.
You're a perfectionist, always trying to control everything, even when it comes to yourself. Although, we're going to be traveling further into the unknown once we leave Penacony. I guess a change of pace could do everyone some good.
Have some hope in humanity.
Maybe you're too pessimistic about humanity, but the Trailblaze isn't like that. We had to learn to have faith before embarking on this path. You must do the same.
We can be friends.
Nothing is for certain, anyway. An enemy yesterday may be a friend today.
Finally, I'm no longer the newbie.
You're taking over as newbie.
Well, he's just traveling with us. Not an actual member of the Express crew yet. Your newbie status is untouchable.
No!
I'm fine with that.
Thank you all for your forgiveness. Perhaps I'll find the answer I'm looking for on this journey. And when that day comes, it'll be farewell. Until then, rest assured that I will do my best to fulfill my duty as your companion.
Looks like we've come to a decision. Remember to keep the conductor in the loop, too.
Now that our business on Penacony is settled, it's about time we get back on track and prepare for our next warp jump.
Yeah, but let me try contacting Madame Herta again before we set off. She helped us look into Amphorius. Even though nothing new came up, I should at least let her know we're leaving.
Try?
I tried contacting the space station several times, but I never got any response. Maybe there's a problem with the interastral network. It shouldn't be anything to worry about. What could happen on the Genius's home turf? Even the Antimatter Legion wouldn't stand a chance. For all we know, Madame Herta could be making a move again.
Maybe.
No, we're still not quite there.
All right, it's time to leave the space station.
Indeed, this is only a minor ripple that no one will ever notice. So, you must also understand, for a genius, the importance of asking questions outweighs the importance of the answers themselves. So-called magic has its own set of principles. There are no mysteries in this universe that cannot be solved. So, all-seeing presence, I ask you this. What is divinity?
Fugue has become a visitor of Express. That's what her name is? Like, Ting Yun goes by name Fugue as well now? Silver Chariot. Way to the back end. Sorry, Blackened Legion. Ooh, Jade. What are you doing here? Generous returns in the name of the IPC.
Anything I can do for you?
Oh, this is Currency Wars. Oh, it's unlocked Currency War. Okay, actually, I'm gonna... Before I decide to unlock it, I'm curious about this. I want to cut my nails, honestly. One sec. Hey. Let's unlock Currency Wars. Oh, hello. Aventurine and Topaz. Bleh. Sad that it's not voice acted, but okay. We're going to war again? Disciples of the Abundance, the Anti-Van Legion, and more.